Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you all to this session. Today's class, we are going to start our new chapter number 5, Lines and Angles. You can take page number 93. In this chapter, we will discuss about the basic concepts of geometry which you are using in our usual classes. Right? The basic concept, basic definition of those things we will be going to discuss from this chapter number 5. You can take page number 93. Okay? I hope you all have taken page number 93. So first you can read the contents what it is given in your chapter 5. Okay. So I'll teach you the definitions alone, just what is meant by certain concepts. Okay. So first thing is point. Okay. Point is actually used to define or define a position of certain things. Okay, so point is used to define the position of a particular value. So this is a point where it is stationary, and this point is defining the location of A. Okay, so this point is always defining the location of a particular value. Okay, so that is what given in the topic point. Next is your line. Line is nothing but it has no end points. Okay, it is a combination of points, but it has no end points. So I'll draw the line, see children, where we will draw the line with two arrow mark on both the sides. So here this AB is a line where it don't have end points. So how we will define this line? AB the whole bar with two arrow marks. Don't forget to put this arrow mark, children. AB the whole bar. Okay, so line is the thing where we don't have any end points. Next is your line segments. So line segments have two end points. So line segment will be having what? It will be having two end points. So I'll draw one line segment now, children. See here, they have an end point. See, arrow mark meaning is it will go both the direction. That is the meaning of arrow mark. Okay, but for line segment there is no end point. That is the actual meaning of line segment. So that's why I'm giving full stop on both the sides. Okay, see, both the sides I have a full stop, right? So it has two endpoints. This is one endpoint, this is one endpoint. So it has two endpoints. Above the line segment, I will write like this. I'll draw a bar. Okay, not with arrow mark, it is without arrow mark. For line segment, it will be denoted by like this. For line, it will be denoted by like this. Okay, next ray. Next concept is ray. Ray is nothing but it has one end point. Ray is nothing but what? It has one end point, which means you have an end point and other side it is going on. So it has a starting point, but it don't have an ending point. So which means A is like this, B will be written like this. So it is starting at A and it is not ending at any point. So this is your ray. Okay, so ray can be defined as like this. Okay, AB the whole arrow mark over that AB. Okay, so A has starting point and it going on in the other direction. So this is what your ray. So point, line segment, ray. Next is your concept is angle. Okay, next concept is what? Angle. So angle means nothing but two line or line segments. Okay, this I'll take first one, two lines. Okay, two lines touch each other. Okay, this is one line, this is one line. Okay, or I'll take like this. Okay, this is one line, this is one line, this is one line, this is one line. When these two lines touch each other or meet each other, they'll form a angle. Okay, okay, so this is two line. So when the two line segments meet each other at O, they form four angles here. See, Okay, this is what angle. So when it comes to a basic definition of angle, you should know what is meant by vertex, what is meant by arm. Vertex is nothing but a common point, a point with two rays. Okay, so this point is now nothing but vertex, and this things is like hand shape. It is there, no, this one, this arrow mark, that is called as arm. Okay, so here this is one arm, this is one arm, this is one arm, and this is one arm, and this is your vertex. So when two line segments touch each other, they will be forming an angle. Okay, that is what the basic definition of angles. And after that, there are many types of angles which we are going to discuss further. Okay. Next topic is complementary angles. I told you, right, after the definition of the angles, we are going to discuss about the complementary angles, which is a type of an angle. Okay, we'll say, let us take two angles. Okay, this is one angle, this is one angle, right? Because these two are two arms, and this is your vertex, this is your vertex, and this is one arm, this is one arm. So I am taking two angles. If I add two angles, I should get 90 degree. If I add one angle and the other angle, I should get 90 degree. Then these two angles are complementary angles. Okay, so when I add two angles, I should get complementary, I should get 90 degree. Then those two angles are called as complementary angles. Okay, now I'll add it. 30 plus 60 is what? 90 degree, correct? So I'm adding 30 degree angle and 60 degree angle. I'm getting 90 degree angle. So we can say that 30 degree comma 60 degree are complementary angles. Okay, are complementary angles. So now we can say one more concept. 30 degree is complement to 60 degree. So because these two are complementary angles, right? So 30 degree is complement to 60 degree. Then 60 degree is complement to 30 degree. So 60 degree is complement to 30 degree. Okay, 30 degree is complement to 60 degree, 60 degree is complement to 30 degree. Why? Because 30 and 60 are complementary angles. Okay, so that is what the definition of the complementary angles. Okay, next, supplementary angles. Supplementary angles means what? When I add two angles, I should get 180. What is our previous thing? If I add two angles, I should get 90 degree. So then those two angles are called as complementary angles. When I add two angles, I should get 180 degree. Then those two angles are called as supplementary angles. So therefore these two angles are supplementary angles. So 180 degree, keep it in your mind. Supplementary angle is 180, right? So when two angles, if you add, if you get 180, then those two angles are called as supplementary angles. Okay, this is very much important. Next, 130 degree plus 50 degree is what? 180 degree, correct? 130 degree plus 50 degree is 180 degree. So we can say that 130 comma 50 are complementary, supplementary angles. Okay, because I add those two angles, I am getting 180 degree. So 130 and 50 are supplementary angles. Okay. Next, 90 comma 90 is also supplementary. Why? Because if I add those two, I am getting 180 degree. Next, 130 is supplement to 50. Because these two are supplementary angles, so we can say 130 is supplement to 50. Next, 50 is supplement to 130. 50 is supplement to 130. Why? Because 130 and 50 degree are supplementary angles. So these are the basic things: complementary angles, supplementary angles. It's very important. Sometimes they will give you the angles and they'll ask you whether they are complementary or supplementary. So we can add it and see. If I add both, I get 90 degree, it is complementary angles. If I get 180 degree, it is supplementary angles. Okay, so this is very much important, children. This is your adjacent angles. Adjacent, what is the meaning of this adjacent? Adjacent means near. Okay, it is very near angles are called as adjacent angles. Okay, your neighbors, right? Neighbors will share a same compound, right? So my neighbor and myself are adjacent people, which means we are near people. Okay, so wait, let me draw one angle. Okay, if this is the diagram, we can say that this angle and this, these two are different angles, right? This angle and this angle are adjacent angles. Why? Because they share a same vertex. So both the angles, see, if I take what is the angle you will write like this? Angle AOB. Angle AOB, you will write like this. How you will write this angle, children? AOB is this angle. Next, BOC is this angle. BOC. This L is very much important, children, because that meaning is angle. Okay. So these two angles share the common vertex. Then they share the common arm. Okay, this is the arm, right? This arm is common for this thing as well as this angle. So they share a same vertex. They share the common arm. Then this common arm is in between the exterior arms. This is between only, no, that like that only it will be. Okay, so that will be in between those two arms. So this is your adjacent angles. So we can say that AOB is adjacent to BOC. So this is what your adjacent angles. Next is your linear pair. Next concept is linear pair. Linear pair is somewhat related to supplementary angles, but not exactly. Okay, linear pair means, first I'll take one straight angle. Okay, this is your straight angle. What is the angle of straight angle, children? 180 degree. So in this straight angle, one arm is touching, only one arm. Okay, so what you will get? You will get one different angle here and one angle here. It is divided this angle into two types, right? So if I add this angle and this angle, I will get 180 degree. That is called as linear pair. Linear pair means what? If I add this angle and this angle, both are 180 degree. Both, if I add it, it is 180 degree. So that is a linear pair. But in supplementary, they will give you, see, like this, two different angles they will be giving. But in linear pair, in the straight line, one arm will be there. Like this also it will be. Okay, this is one angle, this is one angle. If I add these two, I should get 180. If I am not getting 180, then it is not a linear pair. Okay, sometimes this will be in 30 degree, this will be in 150 degree now. 150 plus 30 means it is 180 degree. Sorry, here it will be 150, here it will be 30. 150 plus 30 is 180 degree. So this forms a linear pair. This forms a linear pair. That is a concept. Okay. Next, vertically opposite angles. Okay, vertically opposite angles. This is what the next concept, vertically opposite angles. So I'll take two line segments or line. Okay, now first I'm going to take two lines. When they intersect, I told you they forms the angle. This is angle 1, this is angle 2, this is angle 3, this is angle 4. Yes. Okay. Now if you see like this, this forms a linear pair because this is one straight line and one arm is there. If you see like this, see, this is one straight line, This is one arm. Okay, you can find different concepts in this. Okay, so listen, this 2 angle 2 comma angle 4, angle 2 and angle 4 are vertically opposite angles. Okay, vertically opposite angles, vertically opposite angles. Next, angle 1 comma angle 3, angle 1 and angle 3 are vertically opposite angles. See, these two are opposite, right? So we can say that these two are opposite angles. Actually, when it comes to a diagram, vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, always this vertically opposite angles are equal. Keep it in your mind, vertically opposite angles are equal. So we can say that angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Correct? Because these two are vertically opposite angles. So angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Next, angle 1 is equal to angle 3 because these two angles are equal. Okay, so we can say that these two angles are equal. Why? Because the concept is vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, see, next is your example number 1. Okay, in figure they have given you the figure. Identify 5 pairs of adjacent angles. Pairs means, you know, it will be like 2 2s, right? Adjacent angles, we should find 5 pair of adjacent angles. See, what is the adjacent angle means? Near angles. Okay, so this angle and this angle are adjacent angle. Correct? Because they are near angles. Okay, so we can say that this angle and this angle are adjacent. Then we can say this angle and this angle are adjacent. This angle and this angle are adjacent. This angle and this angle are adjacent. Likewise, this angle and this angles are adjacent. Near angles are adjacent. Okay, so now I am going to write the 5 pair of adjacent angles. 5 pairs of adjacent angles. Okay, first question. Adjacent angles BOC. Correct? If you want to mention this angle, BOC only correct. Appo angle BOC. Pair means in bracket, flower bracket you should put, right? BOC and COE are adjacent. Correct? Correct? COE. BOC and COE. Next, COE comma EOA. 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 Next, EOA. You should not leave anything, okay? Because everything are adjacent only, no? EOA, AOD. Okay? AOD. Next, AOD, DOB. DOB. Next, DOB, comma BOC. Check whether you have written all the pairs. So this is 1 pair, 2nd pair, 3rd pair, 4th pair, 5th pair. All the 5 pairs of adjacent angles I have written. Next, I have written the question exchange the children. So I am going to write now the 2 pair of vertically opposite angles. Okay, vertically opposite angles I am going to write 2 pairs of vertically opposite angles, children. Just 2 pairs alone. Okay, now if you see this diagram, this angle and this angle are vertically opposite angle, right? Yes, we can see these 2 angles are vertically opposite angles. So I am going to write angle first pair. Okay, angle BOC equal to AOB. Why AOD? Why? Because vertically opposite angles are equal. BOC equal to AOB. So first pair is what? Angle BOC comma angle AOD. Okay, this is my first pair. Next we can see this angle and this big angle are vertically opposite angle. Correct? When you see in the textbook, it will be much clear. So what is this next? DOB equal to AOC. So we can say that angle DOB comma AOC. DOB comma AOC, this is my second pair. So now I got the vertically opposite angles. Okay, now I got the first vertically opposite angle is this one. These two are equal. Now we can say this one and this one are equal. Next, linear pair. Oh, very easy. Linear pair is what? How many pairs of linear pair we want? 3 linear pairs I want. Pairs I want. Okay. So now pair means what? It lie on a single straight line. One arm should be there. Correct? First I am taking this one and one straight line. So AOE plus EOB. Correct? Check your textbook, children. AOE plus EOB. EOB is equal to 180 degree. If I add these two, I will get 180 degree. So we can say, what is the pair now? AOE comma EOB. Correct? Next I am going to take this as straight line and this as arm. Appo AOC plus COB. COB is equal to 180 degree. Appo angle AOC comma COB. This is my second pair. Next, now I take it inverted. Okay, this is one straight line. This is one arm. Correct? Appo AOD plus DOB. DOB is equal to 180. So what is the pair? Angle AOD comma DOB. So I got first pair, second pair, third pair. So this is my adjacent angles, this is my vertically opposite angles, and this is my linear pair. Understood? Today's class we have discussed basic definitions of lines and angles, and certain definitions we have dealt using the examples, and I have taught you example number 1 of that chapter. And I hope you all understood, children. Thank you.